Hi guys, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady and this is episode 138 of our knitting, crocheting, sewing, crafting, whatever we seem to be up to. I keep saying we because I'm used to having Karen over here. She's still not back, still staying in Chicago with the husband, so we'll be back at some point. Weather report. You can probably guess because I'm clearing my throat. It's been warm again, and then and rainy, and then it went to being cooler, and now it's windy again. Today, allergies kicked in severely, so, and that's why I didn't record last time, because you guys wouldn't have wanted to hear me. I was in really bad shape, so I have a lot today. I'm actually going to save some of what I was going to show this time for the next podcast because I have a feeling this is going to be a long one because I have a lot of FOs. I've got quite a few whips. I have some acquisitions. I have some birthday gifts that were sent to me. So yeah, might want to grab a drink and maybe a snack. And we'll get started here. So we'll go ahead and do, as usual, the shop update. I don't want to lose my book because Karen's not here to help me find it. Oh, Karen. All right. So I've done, I think, like 2 updates since the last podcast. So I'm going to show you what I still have. I do want to mention before I might forget that there is a sale section in the shop. The shop is on Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs. So let me go ahead and show you the sock bags first. So I've got some llamas. The inside is the same as the top here. I've got 2 of those. I've got some gnomes. Got, I think I call these like monthly gnomes. So there's a gnome for like every month. This one's really pretty for summer. It's really bright and cheerful. It's got little bees and ladybugs and butterflies. And then it has the rainbow interior. I have 3 of those. Moving on to the medium drawstring bag, I have 1 of the gnomes with the purple at the top and inside. I have got 1 of the calendar or monthly gnomes. I have got 2 of the, I think I call them summer bugs. So 2 of those. And then for wire framed, I've got a few left. So I got this really nice, I don't think I showed this one before. Knitted, with knitting needles and ball yarn, and it has a sparkly red zipper pull. Let me show you what's on the inside. Now this is the, I believe I said it, wireframe bag, so it does stand open. Once you open it, you can leave it wide open and it will stay open. So it's got red with white polka dots. It is a very large bag. I have a sweater in mine right now, which is like, it started off with, I want to say 6 skeins of DK yarn. And I think I'm down to 2 skeins that have not been caked up, which I need to do that. And the remainder of 2 skeins, and then also the actual sweater. So the bags fit quite a bit in them. So on the knitting one, I've got 2 of those. The next one I only have one of, and that is the Monthly Gnomes. And that one has a, okay, I'm colorblind, so brown. It's like between a brown or a gray. I think it's brown. The inside is the same as what was on the other ones, the brown there. So I only have one of those. Now on the last one, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And that is the other gnome one. And these have a green zipper pull on there. And the inside is that really pretty purple. So there's 4 of those. So those are all in the shop, and that is on Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs. And I'm all thrown off today. Forgot to say that we are located in Bradley, Illinois, which is 60 miles south of Chicago. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry. We have a Facebook group as well, and then also Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs. I missed a podcast, and now I don't know what I'm doing, folks. All right, let's get started with FOs, because I have it's 10 or 11 FOs, I believe. I know it's at least 10. It might be 11. I can't remember. I know I counted the other day, and I think I then lost track. So, oh, I do not have the one ball band in here. Why? It's probably in the other one. Okay. This is a new cast on and an FO. So the yarn is Halesby Handmade, the first hard freeze. It was a DK skein I had. And the toes, heels, and cuffs is Needles at the Ready. I cannot remember the colorway, but I know the tag is in another bag that I used this for, so you'll find out about what the color is then. And that was also an acquisition. These are a pair of socks that I made for my daughter's husband because I'm working on a box of socks for him for Christmas. I always use the same exact pattern for him. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. It is called the Wide Rib DK Weight Socks. And I think I even brought a large sock blocker. Ooh, ooh. We'll see if they fit on the large, because he's got some monster feet. Well, let's see. They still need to be bigger. That's okay. So here they are. I do have the second one. So I want to say, because I had one pair made for him, and I believe, well, we'll see. I have 3 or 4 pairs FOs, so I'm up to 4 or 5 pairs for his box of socks. So it's going along good. Okay, so that was number 1. And yes, it's going to be a lot of socks today. Let's see what else we got. I don't remember what's in any of the bags, per usual. Okay, so the Needles at the Ready gray, oh, I was right. I was going to say that, is called Silver Bullet. Needles at the Ready is on Etsy. And guys, they are also on YouTube. They have a podcast. For the main color, I used, I want to say, yes, Leading Men Fiber Arts. Oh, sorry. The colorway is Trap Door. don't know why I put that sock blocker away. I use the exact same pattern again. Yeah, these sock blockers still aren't big enough. Well, that's okay. It's okay. You guys can get the idea. And that's the second one. So that's number 2 for Phil. So I'm going to town on his. I start them, and I tell myself, well, I'm just going to start it so I have, you know, a sock on the needles. And next thing I know, I have the first sock done that day. And then the next day, I'm like, well, I'll just go ahead and start the second one. So I'll have a travel sock on the needles. And guys, I don't put it down and I finish it. So that's why those keep getting done so quickly. Oh, this is another sock for Phil. Okay. This, oh, did I even show this? Have we? Yeah, I did show this because it was an acquisition before. Black Cat Fibers. This is great. Let me make sure because I'm using 2 different ones. Oh, I don't know. Well, I use Black Hat for both of them. One of them is called Grave Rave and one is called Nimbus. I think this one is the Grave Rave, but I can't swear to it. Sock blocker. And I had gotten this yarn when me and Karen went to Greencastle for that fiber event. And those are so bright. And oh my gosh, yeah. And it's funny because my son-in-law I'm making these for, he's colorblind and he's like a ton worse than me. So it's always a guess in the dark if he's going to know what color they are or not. I was almost tempted to knit a pair of pink ones and see if he notices. That'd be bad. I won't do that. Okay, so that's 3. Oh. Oh, okay. So these I had shown a while back, and I hadn't finished mainly because I just was not picking them up. The yarn is Humble Acres, and it is the Untamed colorway. The pattern I'm using, you guys have seen a gazillion times before. It's one of my favorite, well, it is my favorite fingerless mitt pattern. It is the Point Edwards mitts. And I got that pair done. So yeah, and there's the second one. So this will go in my pile for Wendy, and that puts me to 4 pairs. So I should this week kick up some more yarn to start another pair of these. These are one of those items that I will probably always have a pair on the needles, just because they are really good for gift knits and to have in the in my little basket that I throw stuff in for gifts. So let's see what else we got. And this will be another pattern that you're going to see a lot of because I ended up really liking it. So the yarn that I used is Cherry Pie Cottage. and it's her Sanderson Sisters, Cherry Pie Cottage. She is on Etsy, and they also have a podcast on YouTube. The pattern I have been using is Journey, and I'm really excited to be showing these to you guys because wow, crazy hash marking, because then I can finally wear them. Because I have quite a few pairs of these in FOs as well. And as I said, this will be a pattern that you're going to see me knit a lot of. These came out so cute. So there's that. I, of course, have the second one. So those are for me. And I do the pattern exactly as it is written. The needle size they said. I use their heel. Completely follow that. So there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes us to 5 FOs. Okay. Okay, number 6 is just a little one. It's just a dishcloth. I got one done. Don't know the colorway. It's a Knit Picks dishy. All right. So staying with the Journey socks, my next pair I made out of this, which is Nomadic Yarns, Candy Cane Lane. This is a half skein that my friend sent me recently in a box of goodies she had sent. Look how fun those are. I'm really liking that in the striping. And there's my second one. And I'm not sure, let's see. Now they're identical. I didn't think they were, but yeah. I managed to match those up. Okay, that's 7. I'm recounting because I don't remember now. All right, another pair of Journey, and this is leftover from yarn. I believe I knit another pair of socks in this because I found it. I want to say, you know what? I think I bought this not on my last trip to Arkansas Yarn Co., but maybe the trip before. It is Woolens and Nosh, and it's called City Blues. Yeah, I think I had knit like another pair of socks for myself out of that. And when I had finished another pair, I didn't want to cake yarn, so I went looking for some leftovers. And I got the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost track, guys. 9, 10. So I'm going to have 10. All right. The next one is also Journey socks. This is a leftover of yarn that my friend Lori sent me for Christmas. And I knew I had knit a pair of socks out of it. I knew I had leftovers, and I knew that I was going to make these with it. Look at the sparkle, guys. And it's Hot Cocoa with Friends from Arkansas Yarn Co. we go. You see all that sparkle? She's definitely the queen of sparkle. So I got 2 of those. Did a lot of socks, guys. Lots of socks. And I think the last pair, I think I can put this up, is for Phil. The yarn is from Black Cat Fibers. It was another one I picked up when me and Karen went. Oh. And it was also the gray from Black Cat that I used on the other pair. And it is another nice bright pair of socks for him. Trying to get a lot of different color yarns. So like they're all the socks I give them are very different. Was my thought. We'll see if that like keeps up. Because I'm now having to, well, I did purchase some more. I'm not going to fib. For him. And it might get to the point where I just hold fingering double as well. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So that's another pair for Phil. So those are going to go into his, I said box of socks, but it's going to, since the socks are so big, it will end up being a bag of socks. Alright, so that takes us through FOs. That didn't take me too long. So in between, I'll go ahead and tell you about a couple things I got sent. I got this new Dr. Pepper mug. Oh, I left the card on the counter. So I can't tell you off the top of my head who it is by. It has the ice on the top. No, there's not Dr. Pepper in there tonight. It is just water. Because if I drink pop this late, it's 7:44. I'm definitely not sleeping. I have enough trouble as it is. I don't need caffeine. Because I'm one of those people where caffeine actually does affect them. And look how sparkly that is. So my friend Laura sent that to me. She also sent me a new, I don't know if you can see it all, but there we go. Gilmore Girls t-shirt. We're kind of sprinkling things in here and there. Sorry, I'm a little backwards today. All right. We're going to keep plucking right along, and we're going to move on to whips. Okay. Okay. So this one, the yarn is by Ancestral Yarns. She is on Etsy. This is what it looks like. The pattern is, I thought I wrote it down. No, tell me I grabbed the paper that doesn't have it written down on it. Hold on. I know it's by Disturbing Fleece. Is that it? Let's see. Disturbing the Fleece. The hat name is not that one. It's that one. I wrote it down on the pattern, but I have the pattern is 2 different sheets. So I grabbed the wrong sheet. Okay, it is not Too Tart Hat, which can be made for child, adult sizes, men, women, unisex. And that is what it's going to look like. And I haven't made it too far. I mean, I got the ribbing done. I've got the patterning started. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I don't know while that shows up, but you can kind of see it going. And yeah, I have a lot of stitch markers on there this time, which is very unusual for me. I've got a Gilmore Girls one. I've got one that says Yarn Snob, but I've showed you previously. Knitting does the body good. Just one more row. And then my little, I want to say the little metal hearts are Knit Picks, I believe. So that's a new one. The next one's new too, and I have not made it very far at all. That's okay though. And guys, I have that in my little Yorkie bag, or as I like to call it, my moo bag, with the glitter, because you know I'm about the glitter. Okay, so I am knitting the Scotch Broom from Wool and Pine. Now, they show it as a crop. This girl don't do crop. Am going to make mine longer. So, like a normal sweater length. Because, yeah, I don't do crop. The yarn that I got it from Arkansas Yarn Co. when I was there. Is on her Yummy Sparkle, and I didn't read the name before, oh my gosh, because I just saw the yarn and I was like, that's the yarn I want for that sweater. Butt Busting Betty is the name of it, and that's Arkansas Yarn Co. And it is really pretty. Guys, look at that. I love it. So, I hesitate to even show this, but because you guys are going to be like, seriously. It's an I-cord cast on, so it's taken me a little bit. Because I have to keep putting it down, because when I'm watching certain shows, I'm almost there. I think I have 10 more to cast on is all, so that'll be done tonight and actually get started. The only bad part is that I do this and I do so much, and then this gets put on hold, and then I have to do I-cord cast on a second time. But it's fine. It'll be good. It's gonna be really, really pretty. Yeah. So, and it's, when it gets done, it gets done. So, there's that. Okay, so that one was a new one. Okay, this is also a new one, but an old pattern. It's another pair of Journey socks, and I am knitting it out of another half skein that Laura sent me in my box. It is Nomadic Yarns Tinsel Tree. So I basically got the heel part done and just joined it in the round. So now I just got to knit, 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 knit until I am ready to decrease for the toe. And I really like this yarn. I think this is really pretty. So, yeah. And I'm laughing because I ended up, I don't know if I told you guys last time or if I had ordered these yet. Lori had gifted me one of these counters, and I liked it so much, and I was moving it from bag to bag that I ordered like 6 more. You can get them on Amazon. I was gonna get just 3 of them, but I think it was like $2 more and I got 6 of them. So I went ahead and ordered 6 of them. So I have them in every single bag now, which is really nice. So maybe there won't be quite so much marking up my patterns now. We'll see. All right. Sweater update. One of my sweaters I did not bring in because I did not work on it at all. I did work on, and this is in my wire framed bag, I did work on this one, which was the Casapinka. I want to say it's called, let's see, No Need to Panic sweater. And I'm using yarn, folks. That's what I'm using. Let's see, what am I using? Oh, that's a paper cut. Barocco Modern Cotton DK. And then I talked about this before. This is really, really thin DK. It honestly felt more like a fingering weight. So I am holding it double. I am almost done with my first 2. So I need to get these, or no, that's not my first 2. That would be my second 2, sorry. So I need to cake these up so I'll be able to finish that. And I made quite a bit of progress on this. So let me take the thing off of it. I was thinking it was a DPN and I was going to stick it in my, that's not going to work. Let's see, which way does it go? This way, I think. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so the yoke's done. I've started all of the stockinette. Let me turn it around the other way because that's where my progress keeper is. So where the progress keeper is, all the way down, was where I knit since last time. So that was quite a bit of round and round. So I want to move that progress keeper. Some of these projects I didn't have progress keepers on, so I could not move them down. I will try to, next time I knit on them, if it's something I won't finish before next podcast, I will move or put a progress keeper on them. I didn't have, I think I only had like, let's see. Yeah, I think I have like an inch and a half before I have to go to the ribbing is all. And then I'm just doing short sleeves, so that won't take too gosh awfully long on that. Oop, oop, oop. Actually, I brought this the one day when we went out to eat, and it was funny because the waitresses there know I make bags, you know, but they haven't really seen a lot of, you know, my bags. But I had this one out, and they noticed the bags, and then they ended up being like 2 waitresses over going, oh, I remember this one, and oh, I remember this one. So it was kind of funny. All right, so there's that. Oh, I'll switch to a little one. I think this is just a washcloth again. Yeah. I was going to see if it had, no. And it's out of that same color as the other one. Oh, I really thought I was losing stitches. I didn't know I had that on the end of it. So, yeah. I mean, it's not got much more and it'll be done. I just like to keep one of these on the needles, and it looks like I'll have enough to do a 3rd one out of that yarn. And I've talked about it a gazillion times. The pattern I use is a free pattern, and it is Grandmother's Favorite Dishcloth. If you just Google that, it will pop up. Okay. I still got a few more, guys. Let me take a little drink. My crochet blanket. I did put a little bit on it, I believe. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Where am I at? Okay, I'm working backwards here, folks. There we go. Okay, so where that stitch marker is, or progress keeper is, all the way up. And the whole length of it. So it's coming along, and it is very bright and pretty. I do have some sparkle yarn in here. I just grab out whatever. So there's, you know, sparkle, non-sparkle. Yeah. So kind of is whatever. And I don't have hardly any ends because I am crocheting in the ends as I go. Actually got smart now about that, huh? Because then I'll only have a couple ends to deal with when I decide this is done. And I'll have to decide if I'm going to do like a border or anything like that on it. I haven't really decided. Okay. All right. Up next and last is the poncho I've been working on for my daughter. And it's a Casapinka. It was a knit, a knit along. It's called Pinions. I am now in section 15. And I feel like I have done quite a bit on this since you've last seen it. And probably could have done more because I really have been enjoying knitting this. But I've been trying to also like make myself put it away sometimes so I don't just knit on this. So as review, whoops, let me go back, that I had done. Okay, so you see the progress marker that just came down over here. I did from the progress keeper all the way to there. So yeah, that was quite a bit. But this is very interesting because of the changing the colors, and then also changing the different stitch patterns. It keeps me very interested. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this knit. I should move that up though. Where is it at? And I have no idea how many clues there are, how many sections. I've just been sometimes I print a clue depending on how long it is. Sometimes I use my iPad. The most recent clue is like 2 rows, so I just jotted them down on the clue before it. So I haven't really looked to see how many clues there are or anything like that. I figure when I get to the end, well, I'll know it. So that is my last whip I'm working on. So I did not work on my other sweater at all. I did do a little diamond painting, but I didn't think to bring it in. I did some sewing, you guys know that. So yeah. Let's see. I know I have one coupon code I can give you guys. Let's see. Let me mark stuff. I did bags. I did weather. I forgot the weather the one time. Coupon code is for Amanda Rate Cole on Ravelry. if you use code KFB19, it is good for 20% off in her Ravelry shop. And as always, if you're a maker and you want to offer a coupon code, just contact me on Knit for Brains on Instagram. That's probably the best way to get hold of me. All right. This is going to be a hodgepodge of stuff I've bought and stuff I've been sent. All right, so let's go to, and this is probably going to be hard to show because of the fact that since it's just me here, the camera is a little closer to me. So it's harder for me to show things that are bigger. But let me show you the blanket that my sister sent me for my birthday. So my birthday was Friday, the 20th. And she knows, well, pretty much everybody here knows, I like Gilmore Girls. Let's see if I can, okay, here. Which way? Let me go back a little bit. There we go. So she sent me this blanket, and it has, I really can't see, guys, sorry. I'm just going to kind of bring it up. It has all the different Gilmore Girls sayings, and it's really big. Hold on. It goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And it is so soft and warm. And look at the other side of it. It is perfect. I love it. Yeah. So I got that for my birthday. Let me kind of, oh god, golly, golly, golly. It's big. It's perfect for the couch. I always have to have a blanket on the couch. Or two. Okay. We'll stick with my birthday for right now. Well, the first part of this is not my birthday. This came from my friend, Lori of Arkansas Yarn Co. Let me sort this out really quick. Okay, these. And I had done some special bags for her store. And she sent me, and I said, just send me some DK yarn because I'm trying to have DK for Phil's socks. So she sent me a Arkansas Yarn Co., which is, does not have the name on it. I'm not sure. But it's really pretty. She sent me that one. And then this will go perfectly with it. The Mad Tosh I can use for like toes, heels, cuffs. And then she sent me this one, which I love this one. I had this one before because it was from that last book where I bought the book and the yarn. And she had asked me about that one. I'm like, yes, that would be absolutely perfect. And then she sent another Mad Tosh for toes, heels, cuffs. So there's that. Okay. For my birthday, she had sent me 2 bags of Kilwin's Sea Salt Caramels, which are my favorite. I always get them when we go to Arkansas. I always insist that we go down to Kilwin's. And then she sent me some yarn, of course. This one is Ancient Arts yarn in, does it have a name? Oh, here we are. Forget Me Not on their fingering. And how pretty is that? It's almost like the shades of the Knit for Brains. And then she really couldn't go wrong with these. Night Owl Fibers. And this one is Gilmore Girls 1. And it is You Devil Egged My Car, which was a hilarious episode. The next one is also Night Owl Fibers. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have showed you the tag. She has her own website. This one is Life and Death Brigade. which is also a Gilmore Girls as well. You can't go wrong with all the blues, right? And these were both self-striping. And then she sent me some more of the Progress Keepers that they make there at Arkansas Yarn Co. because I have a bunch of them and I use them all the time. The ones that are in the shape of the Arkansas or of the state. So I told her, I'm like, I've seen some colors and different things that I don't have. So she sent me a bunch more. Those are some of my most used Progress Keepers. Well, and I say Progress Keepers, but I also use these as stitch markers just for the fact, and that's why I like the round clasp like that, because you can use them for either or. You can use them for a Progress Keeper, or you could use them for a stitch marker as well. So that is why I like those. Okay, so that was from Lori. Then, let me at least get some of this off my lap here, guys. Sorry about the noise. Over there. Then I went to a yarn festival. Yes, I kind of made a face when I said that. Sorry. I went to a yarn festival yesterday. So I had seen that there was going to be one in Indiana that was only like 42 minutes from me. And I was like, okay, well, it said it was the first year for it. There was no list of vendors, which I thought was very odd. They did have a Facebook page, and there was a few people that were like, oh, we're going to be there. But they didn't have, most yarn events, at least that I've gone to, you can go to the site and you can see a whole list of vendors that was going to be there. There was no list of vendors. So already I was kind of like, oh, well, it's only 42 minutes away. Not a big deal. Plus, I'd be going past the Dairy Queen in Indiana that I really enjoy. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and drive there. Well, come find out, I had said something to my son-in-law when I was over at their house that I was going on Saturday to the fiber event, and he was like, oh, well, where's that at? And I told him, he's like, oh, well, Alisha's working all weekend. Maybe me and the kids will go with you. And I was just like, oh, okay. Thought it was kind of odd, but I guess he just wanted to be out of the house and, you know, not stuck in the house with the kids. So we packed up both the grandbabies and we went there. I wanted to go because I did know it had said that Black Cat was going to be there, and I wanted to pick up some more DK. They were not there. I was told that 4 vendors did not show up. I would say the show was like 20 vendors or under. Very, very small. So that's okay though. Like I said, it wasn't a big deal. I knew going into it, it was first year, didn't really have a vendor list, anything like that. So whatever, I'm fine with it. And we did stop on the way home with the kids and had Dairy Queen, and because our Dairy Queens here are not a chill and grill, so we can only get ice cream and not the food. And I love Dairy Queen's chicken fingers and gravy. So that was good. So I did pick up Molly of Molly Klein Designs was there, or Sweet Tea Yarns. So I did pick up some DK from her for some socks. So from her I got Prickly Pear. And then I'm going to match that with, oh, where's the name? Okay, that's easy enough. Almond. So these two are going to go together for a pair of full socks. Wow, drew a complete blank. And then also for him, I got blueberry cheesecake. It came with a mini, but I will not be using the mini for that because that's not enough. So I went ahead and I purchased navy pure to match with that one for toes, heels, cuffs. So I thought that would be good. Because a lot of the ones I've been doing him were like really bright. So now I'm going to do some little subdued. So I've got these. I've got the two from Lori. So I'm going to be doing some more caking up again so I can get another pair of fill socks on the needles. Probably on the needles and off the needles, knowing me. So there's that. What else have I got? Oh. I was going to share something else that was in the box from Laura. I'm not showing you everything that I received in my big box from her, just because there was so much, and I figured this was going to end up being a little bit longish since I hadn't recorded, so I will show more next week. But I figured I would go ahead and share these as well. Now, this one... Let me double check. Tumbler care. Oh, okay. I thought that was the one she made. Maybe not. Maybe this was. Okay, well, I know she made one of these, and now I'm not 100% sure which one. So I think this one has a card in it. Anyway, I'm just going to show you. Got some really pretty mugs. Look how cute that is. And it has the little slide thing on the top, so that's nice. And then, and these kind of got purple on it because there was, there's like purple packing material in here. Guys, there's a Gilmore Girls. How cute is that? And it has the top on it. So the one, let me show you the card that Kate was in this one. This one is, oh, I don't know how to say her. Amy Carilla Originals. I know I'm butchering it at any rate. She has a .com because I can't say it, and because we don't do show notes. There you have it. And then she puts a little thing which is really cute. It's even in the shape of the tumbler of tumbler care, so that's nice to let you know about that. And I can't believe I did not bring. I set out the card for this one. And I left it sitting on the counter because I love this one. That's going to be, I love a big tumbler where I can fill it. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then, I can barely move at this point. Oh, I do have one more thing I was going to show you that Laura sent me. She made me a zippered tote bag. It says Knit for Brains on the one side, and it is, there you go, it is glittered. And then on the other side, it says Knit Nerd, also obviously that's glittered. So in here, I have a bunch of stuff. I won a giveaway. And guys, this giveaway was huge. Insanely huge. So let me just show you what I won. We'll just get to it. All right. So I've never had this yarn before, so this is exciting. Lady Furnico Creations, and of course I like her logo because it has a rose on it, and I love roses. And this is a fingering sock, and this one is called Magic Cauldron, and it is sparkled. Guys, look at that. That is pretty. And I'm not a green person typically, but I like that. And look, she even wrote on the label in green. Oh, and there's her logo. And I know there's more from her. Oh, here's another one. Okay, this one is her sport weight, and it is called Kermit. That seems fitting, right? It's pretty green. Let's see what else. Let's just grab stuff out at this point. I love this one. This one is actually from Laura of Lollipop Girl Yarns. And she didn't put a label on there. I am in love with this colorway. And I know Karen would also love this. So there's that one. And then this one is also Lollipop Girl Yarns, Cinderella's Castle. Yarn Cafe Creations, Lemon Meringue. Look how pretty that is. Not done yet. You thought it was over. I have not had yarn from this dye yarn either, so this was exciting. Dogstar Knits. And this is Grim Grinning Ghost. And their fingering weight. That's really pretty. This is a single knit sock blank from Gail's Art, and it is her watermelon. So Gail's Art, and it is watermelon. Oops, I twisted it the wrong way. Sorry, guys. One would think I know what I was doing by now, but I guess one would be wrong. Zoom. Obviously watermelon. Oh, here's another Lady Furnico. It just keeps coming and coming. This one is her fingering sock. It is one of a kind. And for colorway, it says green with blue speckles. It does not look green to me. It looks like light blue with brighter blue speckles. So, not really sure about that. There is, oops, a Yarn Cozy. Or they call them, what do they call them? Hank Spanks. From Erin Lane. Almost to the end. Remember, this was in a big, a big podcast drawing. This is from Ginger Smack giveaway. And look how cute. So that's really adorable. Then there is, oh, I'm almost done. The 2022 calendar, a celebration of sheeps, alpaca, and llama farms from Two Sheeps LLC. There is a book from for Tortoise versus Hare, a knit and a crochet collection. I think this is the last item. This is from Lollipop Girl Yarns, and that is her mini set. Oh, this is DK. Yeah. 75-25 DK. That's like so totally rad. Mini set. That's nice. I didn't know it was DK. Look at there. So that was like a big whole prize package. So that was like crazy. And I'm not a person that usually wins anything. I could be the only person entered and I usually don't win anything. I really, really like this. It just keeps drawing my eyeballs back to it and back to it and back to it to the point that I just need to do this. Let's take a look at it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's really pretty. All right. I think I have a couple items from one of our trips to Goodwill. I'll probably never be able to get that band back on. I'll have to untape that. It's okay. I just do this. Look at there. For now, it works. Okay, so let me get that off my lap. I mean, guys, seriously, if you saw this room. Craziness. All right, so I got some more Red Heart Scrubby yarn, just because I do hold that with cotton, just to make the scrubbies. I found this, which is from Darn Good Yarn. It's Sparkle Worsted Weight Silk Yarn. Sparkle, it's the classic blue. I found 2 of those. And yeah, it's definitely sparkly. I found, and this is like, oh, did I not open it? Hold on. Bear with me. Because I don't know if these are the same or not. Oh yeah, they are. So I got these bead kits, the melty bead kits that make, so it comes with the beads, the pegboard, ironing paper, instructions, 2 paper cards, a jump ring, a plastic key clip, a key ring with chain, and there's 2 different designs, so you could choose from either one. And I like to do, these will be good for like bag pulls, like any bags that I didn't have a bag pull on. I can hook them to the zipper, and this is really cute. Look at those. So I would probably do this one. I think that one's really cute. So I got those. And then I found this, which is a whole kit. It's a llama embroidery wall art kit. So it has everything in there to do that. So the hoop actually finishes it off, and comes with the ribbon to tie at the top. It was a whole little kit, so I thought that was kind of cute. So those were my Goodwill finds. All right. Take a sip, and then we'll go to my notebook. And I think we're almost done. Oh my goodness. Okay. I showed birthday stuff. I showed acquisitions. Okay. Really quick, we can talk about what I am watching. So I am watching all my normal stuff, catching up, which a lot of the stuff is season finales right now. So not really that big of a deal catching up, but I have nothing on my DVR right now. 2 of my shows, Charmed and Legacies, has not been renewed for another season. Streaming. I finished Body of Proof, which was really good. Then I wasn't sure what to watch, and it was like one of those things that came up recommended. And it was a Hulu original, only had 2 seasons, so I was like, okay, it's nice and quick. It was called Dollface. It was a little half-hour comedy thing. It was funny, but it was also kind of weird in a way, but it had a really good cast, so that was good. The second season of The Profiler that I ordered came in, so I started watching that. Yesterday I was watching it, and oh my goodness, something major happened, and I was like in disbelief. And I only know one person that has watched Profiler, so poor Kevin from Needles at the Ready was getting messaged because I couldn't believe what happened. And, I knew he had watched it, so. That's pretty much it for TV watching right now. Reading, I'm still working on a James Patterson book called The Red Book. I read one previous. The one I read before that was, I want to say it was The Black Book. But I'm almost at the end of the Red Book, and then I have another one. My husband keeps bringing them home when he goes to his parents' house. So I got those. Not sure what I'm going to watch after. I have to figure out like something that's like not disturbing, spooky, murderous, that sort of genre to watch in the evenings, because I can't watch that stuff before I go to bed. I have strange nightmares, so I do need to figure out something else to watch as well. So there's that. Okay, so I did run and get the card for this Dr. Pepper tumbler. She is on Etsy, and it is the Simply Stacy Boutique. So there's that. And since I ran through so quick, I thought I would bring in a few more goodies, yarn goodies that was sent to me, and run through those really quick. So I got this Worsted Weight by Destination Yarn. I am not even going to try to announce this colorway. Something about a cave, glowworm cave, but there's another wait a ma. I don't know. It's blue. Here, I'll show you. I am really bad with pronouncing stuff. You guys all know that. Destination Yarn. I got Sport Weight. Also Destination Yarn. That's really pretty. So these will probably end up being something for little man, the grandson. Was the main reason Laura had sent those to me. This is Nomadic Yarns, self-striping. This one is Nomadic Yarns Knitmas. And then this is 100 Ravens. This might actually be something for the grandson too, because he looks really good in these colors. Alright, so I just figured I'd add that on there. So that'll be more stuff I'll actually be able to put into the yarn cubbies and not have still sitting around. I do have a few other things though to show you next time. Trying to think if there's anything else going on. No, things are starting to slow down. It was kind of busy there for a while because we had like Alisha's birthday, Phil's birthday, their anniversary, Mother's Day, my birthday, Peanut's dance recital will be June 11th. So that'll be good, although I don't suspect that she's going to do anything in it because they had a practice, and I guess all the parents came in and the kids were supposed to perform their dance, and Peanut would not. So she kind of clung to the assistant and wouldn't do anything. She's very shy. So, but nothing else. She'll look cute in her costume. Oh, so last night, I got up to go to the bathroom, guys, and this is what I found. My husband. I was cracking up, I have to admit, so that was kind of funny. What else is coming up? I don't know. Nothing much. So, I'm probably going to say everything in the wrong order again, which really irritates my husband. But if you can like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, all that good stuff, it's much appreciated. Check out the bags on Etsy at Knit for Brains Designs. And then I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye!